Maintaining large commercial properties isn't just about finishing fast, it's about getting the job done right the first time, whether you're cutting city parks, school grounds, athletic complexes, or miles of HOA turf. The mower you sit on can make or break your day. That's why in this video, we're going through 7 of the best commercial zero-turn mowers we've personally tested in real-world conditions. These aren't just spec sheets, we're sharing what actually matters from a user's perspective: ride comfort, cut performance, fuel efficiency, maintenance access, handling, and long-term reliability. Whether you're looking for speed, durability, comfort, or a blend of all three, we're covering machines that cater to different needs, budgets, and terrains. Let's get into it. At number 7, Kubota Z700 series. This is a mower for pros who value consistency over flash. During our field test, the Kubota Z700 series impressed us with its rugged frame and simple, reliable functionality. It comes with either a Kawasaki FX or Kohler Command Pro engine, offering up to 29.5 horsepower. That's more than enough for dense turf, even when climbing gentle slopes. You can choose between 48, 54, or 60-inch decks, all fabricated 6 inches deep and reinforced to take on rough terrain. Compared to stamped decks we tried, these held up better against rock impacts and didn't flex, and the dial-style height adjustment is smooth and intuitive. No fumbling with levers or tools in the middle of a job. We especially like the comfort of the suspension seat during a 5-hour demo. While it's not the most agile in tight corners, the Z700's 11.6-gallon fuel tank means fewer refueling stops. It's heavier, yes, but if reliability and uptime matter more to you than top speed, this mower earns its place. At number 6, Grasshopper 400 series. Grasshopper's reputation is built on longevity, and the 400 series is their flagship for good reason. We tested it on hilly parks and high-traffic turf, and it stayed smooth and consistent across the board, powered by up to 35 horsepower EFI engines and Hydro Gear ZT5400 transmissions. This mower balances power with precision. The outfront deck stood out right away. It gave us great visibility for trimming and let us lift the deck vertically with the power fold feature, which made blade access and cleaning way easier than other models. You can swap between mulching, bagging, or side discharge with minimal downtime, perfect for crews who tackle multiple job types in a day. It also rides better than you might expect. The seat is isolated and spring-mounted, so uneven terrain didn't wear us out. Its low-profile design kept it planted on slopes where other machines slipped. It's more expensive and takes a minute to get used to if you're coming from a mid-mount deck, but once you're dialed in, the 400 series is hard to beat. At number 5, Wright ZXT. If you want a mower that feels tough enough for war and comfortable enough for long shifts, the Wright ZXT fits that a mold. We used it on multi-acre fields and wet, heavy grass, and it didn't flinch. Engine options include the 35-plus horsepower Vanguard EFI and the powerful Kawasaki FX1000, both of which performed exceptionally in thick turf. Deck sizes come in at 61 or 72 inches and use Wright's Aero Core technology. That gave us strong vacuum lift and smooth discharge even while moving fast. We loved the floating platform, foot-activated parking brake, and plush suspension seat. Together, they create a setup that minimizes operator fatigue even after 6 or 7 hours. Maintenance was a strong point too. With a flip-up rear hood and 500-hour oil intervals, you'll spend less time wrenching and more time mowing. It's not ideal for tight residential yards. It's a big machine, but if your work lives on open turf, this thing is a beast. At number 4, Exmark Laser ZX series. Exmark has a loyal following in commercial mowing, and after putting the Laser ZX series to the test, we get why. It's a full-time workhorse with real thought put into power, efficiency, and user support. The units we tested had 31 to 40 horsepower engines and came with Exmark's RED technology, which actively manages performance and diagnostics. We ran both 60 and 72-inch ultra-cut decks through damp, uneven fields and high-traffic grass, and the cut stayed clean and sharp. No clumping, no bogging. Comfort was solid too, with an ISO-mounted suspension seat and a motion control platform that handled bumps better than most in its class. We appreciated the no-tool belt changes and built-in hour-meter diagnostics, both useful for reducing downtime. The one challenge, it takes up space. You'll need a good-sized trailer, but if you're working full-time and want a mower that keeps up without fuss, the Laser ZX is one to trust. At number 3, Ferris ISX3300, known for suspension tech. Ferris delivers big time with the ISX3300. We ran this over deeply rutted fields and rocky perimeters, and the ride was the smoothest we've ever had in a commercial mower. The full independent suspension paired with 4 control rods per wheel kept the deck level and our backs pain-free. Power comes from either a Vanguard Big Block EFI with oil guard or a Kawasaki FX 1000 up to 37 horsepower. That pairs with 61 or 72-inch ICD cutting decks that held up incredibly well under thick, inconsistent turf. This mower feels fast, powerful, and shockingly smooth at the same time. The oil guard system extends oil changes to 500 hours, and that alone saves time and money. While it's the heaviest in its class and a little tough to transport, it held traction beautifully even on slopes. If comfort and durability are your top 2 priorities, the ISX3300 is worth every penny. At number 2, Bobcat ZT7000. Bobcat's been big in heavy machinery for years, but the ZT7000 proves they know turf too. We clocked it at 13.5 miles per hour during test runs, making it the fastest mower on this list. Powered by a 35 horsepower Kawasaki FX 1000V engine with hydro-geared ZT5 400 drives, it didn't lose stability or cut quality at full speed. Deck options are 61 or 72 inches, made with 7-gauge fabricated steel under the Duradeck system. The bullnose bumper withstood curb hits and hard turns during testing without flinching. With 26-inch drive tires and oversized casters, it tracked like a dream, even on hills and uneven ground. We put in an entire workday on this and didn't feel worn out thanks to the high-back suspension seat and ISO-mounted platform. Add in the 15-gallon dual-tank fuel system, and you can cut from morning to dusk without refilling. It is a large machine, so make sure your trailer is up to the task. But if you're mowing athletic fields, road medians, or multi-acre campuses, the ZT7000 is a powerhouse. At number 1, Skag Turf Tiger 2. This is the top of the food chain. The Skag Turf Tiger 2 is built like it's ready to take on anything, and based on our test results, it can, with engine choices that include Vanguard EFI, Kawasaki FX, and even Kubota diesel. This machine can push up to 37 horsepower with ease. Decks range from 52 to 72 inches and use the Velocity Plus system, which consistently gave us pro-level striping and a clean cut, even in tall and damp conditions. What really sets it apart is the drive system. It's shaft-driven, not belt-driven, which meant smoother power transfer and less wear over time. We tested it under heat, over hills, and on tricky grass types, and it never faltered. The oversized hydraulic cooler, commercial hydro pumps, and steel double-tube frame gave it unmatched durability. The operator's seat is adjustable and cushioned with a wide footplate for taller users. It's not cheap, but this is the mower you invest in once and keep for a decade or more. If you want the best of everything, the Turf Tiger 2 is your go-to. So that's our tested roundup of the top 7 commercial zero-turn mowers. Whether you're managing a growing landscaping business, maintaining public grounds, or just looking to upgrade your fleet, each of these machines brings something valuable to the table, from comfort and speed to durability and cut quality. Let us know in the comments which mower fits your needs, or if there's another model you want us to test. If this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more hands-on reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.